Okay guys, this is the second handbag that I purchased this week, and this is another Fendi Zucchino tote bag. It's small and the color is like a beige pinkish thing, and this is canvas. It has silver tone hardware, and it has double straps. This is my second Fendi Zucchino shopping tote. The very first one that I featured in my last two videos was in chocolate or dark brown, and it was super newish. And this is in a very light, it has like a tinge of pink and flesh beige tone, and I really like it because it's very subtle. Okay, one advantage to using this handbag is that it's quite small. I mean, it's quite light. I'm sorry, it's light. Although it may be in a small size, it actually does accommodate a lot because it is in a tote style. It has a zipper in the middle and two open spaces. And this is in the Zucchino pattern, and it has, of course, the FF logo and Fendi. You would see that in a real Fendi handbag. Okay, so the problem that I see here is that this has a very short shoulder strap, so it does fit under my arms or in my shoulders. It's just that there's not much space, if you know what I mean. So it's very snug. But I think this is worn preferably in the in the crook of your arm, or just a handheld bag. And I think you can put in you could clip in a or improvise long straps here, because there's space here, so you could use it as a crossbody bag. Because this is a very small handbag, you can just attach anything to it, and there's a space here anyway. So yeah, so the only difference between this and my other handbag is that my other handbag didn't come with a Fendi plaque here. It was just plain, it's just plain canvas all over front and back. But this one is in another style. It's basically the same. It's the shopping tote style. However, it has the Fendi plaque, a very tiny plaque in front. And okay, so that's the side. Guys, these bags could never stand on their own because it's not a very structured handbag. So you just have to fill them up to maintain the shape. So this is the back of the handbag. It's basically the same, and here I think the only difference is that the other one had this has a more sturdy bottom. It's like I think the other one was straight up, or I'm not sure, but this one, this bottom here is like sewn in. It's a different piece and it's like sewn in. But one good thing about this bag is that, you could see that this handbag, they've pretty much aligned all the F's at the bottom, because the other handbag that I have didn't have this. It was just, they've sewn one piece together, but it was authentic nevertheless. But I think this one is a better thing. Now let's look at the interior. It's pretty much the same from the from this other handbag. Okay, so this is the interior of the bag. It has like a light khaki interior. This is a very newish, guys. And of course, this has a long, it's longer than the other zipper pull that I featured earlier. If you've seen it, my Zucchino handbag, It's probably just over here, 3/4 of this size. So those are things to look for, watch out for. And of course you have to look at the back. It has to have the FF here underneath the zipper. And of course you have to check all the linings and stitches if they're even. And of course the plaque, the ever famous plaque, which says Fendi, made in Italy. And of course the you have to look for these, watch out for these Fendi here. Of course all of their hardware, they would have like a Fendi stamp in them. And let me see what this has. Oh, this is cute. It has a sewn in leather tab. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So this has 16 numbers. Oh, I'm not sure if you could see that. Okay. I haven't, I still don't know how to interpret the serial numbers of Fendi. I really don't mind. I'm not really into that. But and there's this this hologram and a thingy underneath. Okay, my other Fendi, that's why it raised suspicion on my part, although it looked very newish, was that it had the serial leather tab and the hologram and everything else in between except for this. There was no number or serial number, not serial, there was no number below the hologram. And I found out that they did that prior to 2005, and my thing was actually it was authenticated by the real. So there you go, guys. It turned out to be, yeah, it has to be, because I paid at least $200 for that. So I paid more than what I paid for this. I think I only paid 150 for this, while the other one I paid less than 200. So it should be, it's just that it was never used. This looks very good, guys. It's like it has never been used. I would say this is ideal for summer, springtime. But of course here in Florida we don't have any other weather besides those. But it's just too tiny. But don't let the size fool you, because it is very roomy. It's just that, yeah, aside from the small, from the short shoulder strap, that is just my complaint. But one good thing is that it's very light. However, it felt like, because I stuffed this with my things earlier, of course, my water bottle and everything, it felt like it was going to get ripped. I'm not sure, but it was just a feeling that I had. I don't know if these straps, because they are very thin, although they are sewn in both ways, it's on both edges. I'm just not sure how they will hold up if you fill this up to its capacity, guys. So anyway, I don't plan on doing that, because I don't bring that much with me. It's just that sometimes, you know. So this is just a very casual handbag, very casual summery handbag. Okay, so there you go, guys. Okay, bye.